Hi, good evening all. Hello. So are you able to hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Good evening. I am Naga. So I work for CPI around 10 years of experience. So I am explained for this topic like BTP and CPI. So all configuration and connectivity, receiver connectivity, testing, development, everything. So 1 minute I will share my screen. So it's visible for everyone.
Yeah.
So anyone know for a CP or a PIPO? Anyone have experience? Okay, no problem. Fine. CPI. CPI means cloud platform integration. So in CPI under, so we need to integrate through SAP to non-SAP application, and we have multiple applications we need to configure like cloud to cloud integration and cloud to on-premise integration, API to real-time data exchange. These things we need to do. So, for example, cloud to cloud integration.
I'm actually not able to hear. I don't know if others also are facing the same or it's only me.
We are able to hear actually. How about
Okay.
others?
We are able to hear.
Maybe
Very low volume. Hello?
maybe your end some network issue.
Can you
Maybe
disconnect and connect back?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we can start now. We're able to hear. Actually, we can start, trainer. We are able to hear now. Hi, all. Just a minute. Trainer is reconnecting. I think some glitch on his end. Just a minute.
yeah, now is it fine?
Yeah, yes, perfect. Now it's audible. Yeah.
Maybe sorry, I mean kept in mute only. So cloud to cloud integration. So whenever we configure the cloud to cloud integration, for the scenario is sender side we need to connect cloud systems as well as the receiver side also we need to connect cloud systems. So that purpose we can use for cloud to cloud integration. Next one, cloud to on-premise integration. So like one end we need to connect for cloud system. Other end, we need to connect for on-premise systems like PIPO systems like IDAC or RFC. These things we can connect. For purpose, we can use for cloud to on-premise integration. These things API related time data exchange means we need to connect to APIs. So majority we need to use for these three only, like SAP or Salesforce, SuccessFactor, Ariba, APIs, and third-party application. These are the applications we need to use for CPI and we need to do for connectivity sender and receiver. Like we need to configure real-time integrations, automated data flow, secure communication like sender communication and receiver communication, palette function. These are the purpose we can use for CPI.
So basically, sorry for interrupting. You mean to say this is more like an integration between the sender and receiver, is it?
Yeah, correct, correct. So that thing, and whenever we're connecting sender system, so sender system send the data, CPI will pick, and whatever like transformations or condition or mappings or scripts we need to do in CPI. And so once we're done, then we need to do connect to our receiver system, any systems. There we need to maintain for connectivity details. For example, authentication or endpoint details, we need to configure receiver end. So once this thing configured, then we need to deploy the particular write flow. So after that, we need to move to change to QA system. So there we need to interact with the particular source team and target team. Source team plays the data and CPI pick, then place to target system. There we need to do multiple validations. The particular file is coming proper format or not. We are getting any errors, anything. These things we need to cross check monitoring level.
So basically, we are from a multiple background.
Yeah.
So we'll be learning everything from the scratch. Like for example, when you're telling endpoint checking means you will teach us how to calculate everything you will
Oh,
cover,
yeah.
right?
So, yeah, yeah. So, like, this one is a normal demo only. So, whenever we go through the system, we'll go for one by one topic, like configuration, how to configure, where we need to maintain, where we need to maintain for logic scripts, sender connectivity, receiver community, how to maintain for Groovy script. Everything we need to go one by one scenario each topic. No problem.
It is not coding, right? Everything only.
No, it's not coding. So, like for example, 100% or 5 to 10% only coding. Remaining only just mapping, drag and drop like that.
Oh, you mean like a drag and drop tool it is.
Yeah, yeah, correct. Majority that only.
Yeah, got
Okay.
it.
See, what is the prerequisite? No, which programming language or any which scripting language are used? You said 5 to 10%, right?
So,
So,
like XSLT mapping, Groovy script, these things we can
Groovy,
use here. Yeah,
Groovy
yeah,
script.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So, coming to earlier PO and PIPO, so old version we're using for JavaScript, UDF, these
Mm,
things. So,
mm,
coming
mm.
to here CPI, it's more totally. So, normal script only. It's not coding majority. So depend
Oh,
upon the requirement, we need to meet, we need to avoid some scenarios. We need to avoid that scripts we can use for content modify. So there
okay.
we need to avoid the scripts. We have option.
So the person without any programming or scripting language background can learn this tool, right?
Yeah, that yeah, correct, correct. And like based on the requirement, if any
Mm, mm,
complex requirement means we can use for Groovy script. It's a normal
mm.
scenarios. Anything we can use for content modifier. So they're not required for scripts or coding nothing.
Okay, okay, got it. So for PAPO, my understanding it's for only for on-premises, right? So
Yeah.
integrated between the SAP or non-SAP system for on-premises. So CPA it's for cloud,
Yeah, yeah,
basically.
correct. But the
Cloud to cloud.
CPI cloud, we need to connect on-premise systems or external systems.
Correct,
So
correct.
many things
Within
we can connect.
SAP, yeah. So within SAP, we can connect to Ariba, Concur.
Yeah, yeah, any
So all
systems
of
you
the
can
tool.
connect.
Yeah, and okay. Yeah, got it. Thank you, dude. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. So here I mentioned HR employees. For example, earlier HCM is there. So HCM means we need to connect to like particular employee organization data. That time we can use for HRC. Now, like it's moved to success factor. So whenever required for particular interface like payroll or directory in organization details, we need to this is for success factor for CPA. So integration flow like this. Earlier we discussed sender system and sender system data sent to CPI. CPI maintained for routing and transformation, validations, everything here CPI did. So then based on the connectivity part, based on whatever the target system provided, the particular URL or connection details like username, password, like that. So then that particular data sent to receiver system. So this is the like CP architecture. This is the flow. So here formats like it will be based on the requirement. Like we are getting XML or we want to convert to JSON. If we want to we are getting JSON format, we want to convert XML. Here we have option CP and conversions. Based on the requirement, we need to select the particular option and secure communication, error handling. So error handling, what kind of errors we are getting based on the errors, we need to have options. So error handling, retry mechanism, or the successful. These are the options we have monitoring level. So here, like cloud integration basics, middleware concepts, safe integration suite. These are the things we need to cover: iFlows, message mapping, Groovy, basic exception handling. So here, exception handling means whenever a particular iFlow we configured, so like the particular iFlow is successfully completed, but sometimes we are getting errors. So once we configure these things, we are getting notifications. So what kind of errors we are getting. So based on that, we need to take action. That purpose, we need to configure exception handling. Connectivity like SOAP and REST, data, IDOC, SFTP, RFC. So these are the thing is there. But apart from this, we have FTP, SFTP, IDOC, RFC, and data success factor, and mail HTTP, HTTPS also is there. This one development we need to check this message monitoring also. The particular iFlow configuration successful or failure anything we need to cross check. Under the trace. So where we are getting error, we need to cross check this also. And security. Security means like we need to maintain for username, password, or token based. We need to connect based on that. We need to do in development. So and certificate also we need to do. We need to connect to sender system or receive system. We need to exchange the keys. These things we need to use for development. So once we configure one iFlow, then maybe we'll get idea. Why means so all iFlows configuration same process only, but based on the requirement, we need to change the adapters. Then process everything same only. So for example, one iFlow you configure, you will get idea. So after one iFlow you configure, then you will get one, two iFlows you configure properly. So we will configure for all iFlows. Why means authentication and sender connectivity, receiver connectivity, everything same only. Based on the requirement, we need to change adapters. So here they mention SAP to Salesforce, SAP to Ariba, SAP to third party application, or SAP to banking, SAP to logical systems. So based on the requirements, we need to change for adapters. That's all only. Remaining everything is same only.
So SAP to banking APIs. You mean like H2H process, right?
Yeah, banking API means like, for example, banking means majority interfaces it will come in for banking side. They are using for FTP, SFTP. So nowadays, some persons majority using for SFTP only security high banking.
Mm. Okay.
And
So is it go
nowadays they are
inbound?
using,
So
yeah,
inbound, outbound, both it will cover
yeah,
SAP
yeah,
to.
both it will.
Okay.
What is inbound, outbound?
So like inbound of S4HANA to we are getting particular data, or we are sending data to S4HANA to other systems. So like request and response like that.
Okay.
The data
So
going out of SAP, that is outbound. Okay, the data
Okay.
coming to SAP inbound.
Okay.
Simple.
So majority positions here, CPI consultant starting, then integration developer, then architect, middleware consultant. So these are the positions it will come under CPI.
when you meant iFlow, that means one end-to-end connection, is it?
Yeah, yeah, correct. So PO level, SAP PIPO level we call interface, but here we need to call CPI particular iFlow.
Okay. So will you explain all these terminologies during the classes before starting? Because we're from a mixed background, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So
that is fine. That is fine. So once we configure each step, we can configure and we'll share the document. So as per the document, they will go through and they will practice the scenario.
it will all be practicals, right? The
Yeah,
server
yes.
app.
Yeah, yeah, correct. It's practical only, like this.
So, so you are going to cover, SAP CPI within the SAP integration. You are also going to cover third party also
Like
in the
some
in the class.
so whenever the requirement is available, like for example, we need to connect to third party. What are the access we have? So based
Correct.
on that, we can configure. I cover the topics.
Okay. So you means like you are also going to cover third party application integration
Yeah,
also.
some applications I cover.
Okay. Okay, got it. Thank you.
So here I mentioned right, SAP integration to API structure, building into live flows, connectivity system with adapters, ICS transfer mapping, routing, exception handling, monitoring, deployment, real-time signals. These are the things it will come.
AS2 also you'll cover?
So like AI2 means it's a majority it will come for B2B scenarios. So AI2 if you have a particular server we have access then we can cover AI2 also that no problem.
So from end to end, right? From building up to monitoring, you will cover here.
Yeah, yeah. So I
Okay.
mentioned. So what are the like adapters we have available? So we cover no problem that thing.
What will be the day-to-day activities of an SAP CPA consultant basically? Like if we are
So for
getting into a
example, like based on the project, for example, you are working for implementation project. So first you are getting for functional FS document. So like as well as source system requirement and target system which format they are expecting. So based on that, you need to interact with source team as well as target team, like functional team or technical team. So once you will get the FS document, based on that, you need to configure for particular iFlow. So for implementation thing. So once you configure the airflow like sender connectivity, receiver connectivity, mapping things you need to do for implementation project. So once you deploy, develop the particular iFlow, you need to deploy, then you need to interact with the functional team as well as the S4HANA BAP team. So then functional team plays the particular files, then CPI pick and place to target system. These are the things you need to do implementation project. For example, you are working support project means so already someone deployed the particular iFlows or interfaces. So daily you need to do support project means you are getting you have like a Marvel or a service now tools. You are getting for incidents or changes anything. So based on that you need to interact with the source team or particular team where you are getting error. So then you need monitoring level. So you need to log in and log out time. You need to cross check. So what are the errors we are getting CPA and what is the issue? So based on the issue, you need to interact with the functional team or technical owner. So this kind of things you need to work for support project. If any changes for old interfaces or old iFlows, so you need to interact with particular owner. They will share the particular FS document based on their requirement. You need to configure and you need to deploy. These are the things you are getting support project. If any weekend activities, for example, particular channel, we need to change like username or password or endpoint details. So that time you need to change the URL or endpoint details and you need to deploy particular iFlow, dev, QA production. These things we need to do for support project. If they are asking sometime you need to stop the particular iFlow or you need to restart the iFlow, This kind of things you are getting for support project issues. It's clear or you need out.
Do we require in-depth scripting language knowledge for CPA, sir?
Yeah, yeah. So how much required based on what we cover for topic, each topic, we can go through the scripting language. First, we need to configure for 2, 3, 5 flows for normal scenarios. Then we will go for once you get a proper system knowledge, practical knowledge, then we can go for script level.
Do we basically require scripting knowledge?
No, no, not required. For the PIPO required, but CPA not required. Avoid that why means scripting language whenever we configure you are getting particular requirement, so still they will share the particular code, so that thing you need to CPI level, you need to upload the particular code only, not required, you are not minded for not configure anything in proper code. So like a Java code, a web code, not required that much level here.
Okay, thank you.
So I have one more question. So SAP, within the SAP, right? Integration, it will be, to easy to proceed. And what about the third party application? Suppose SAP with Oracle, SAP with Salesforce, or SAP with any third party application, right? So it will be the same approach, or it will be different approach?
No, so like so Oracle means database, right? So we need to connect for like a SOAP or
No,
REST or
Oracle, not
both.
database. Sorry to interrupt you. Oracle Cloud. Take it the Oracle Cloud ERP.
Yeah,
Okay. For
yeah,
example, they are creating a sales order. Okay.
yeah, yeah,
It should the user creating the sales order. It should reflect in the SAP. Okay,
yeah.
in SDRMA module. Okay. So those kind of stuff will be the same approach, like the same. Take it Ariba procurement tool, right?
Yeah,
So if you
same same process only, but
uh,
connectivity part, sender or
okay,
receiver, based on the systems, we need to maintain for endpoint details. For example,
okay.
we want to
Uh,
target say connect to Ariba system. So
uh,
in
uh,
CPN receiver end, we need to maintain for Ariba system endpoint or
uh.
system access details. The things we need to maintain CPA receiver end. So then automatically CPA to Ariba system data will pass.
Okay. You mean say that the approach will be the same, right?
Yeah, yeah, approach will be same
Okay.
only.
Okay.
So based on the systems endpoint data, based on the requirement only, we need to maintain that only. Same
Okay.
requirement,
Okay.
everything, the same approach is same only.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Got it. Okay.
Will you provide the steps for the approach in this every session, like whichever we are
Yeah,
providing?
yeah. So like for example, first 1, 2 scenarios, once they will get idea, it will take time. Once one IFO or two IFO they configure properly, they will get idea, no problem. Once we configure each class, we share the recording session as well as document everything. So
No.
next class, we can first we go through what are the configuration data. We cross check the first of flow. So based on that, we can go for next topic like that. We
More like a setup with a drag and drop. That's it.
yeah, correct, correct.
Got it.
So will we be having full hands-on from end-to-end implementation, sir, in this course?
No, for example, whenever we're covering the each topic, so whatever your configuration, for example, I given for one topic, one scenario. For example, like any scenario, cloud to cloud account, you configure end to end, right? That is called implementation only.
We will be having a hands-on session for the same, right?
Yeah,
In the
yeah,
in
it
this
will be
course.
same only.
Okay, fine.
So at the end of the session, we are able to know integrate between the two systems, both
Yeah, yeah,
SAP or
correct.
non-SAP. Okay.
Yeah, it is not
Okay.
two systems. Whatever requirement it will come,
Mm,
you will take and
mm,
you can configure.
okay. 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 So okay. So what about the cloud to cloud and the cloud to on-premise? I'm repeating the same question. So cloud to cloud and cloud to on-premises both will be the same approach or anything? No, anything specific things need to be know for the consultant
No,
perspective.
cloud to on-premise means so that
Mm,
time it will be cloud to on-premise first we need to configure the cloud connector. Then we
mm.
need to use for cloud to on-premise systems we can connect.
Okay, okay.
For this only adapters we are using, is it?
Yeah, yeah, correct, correct.
Okay, so with the server itself, you will provide the adapters also, right? For this
No, it
access.
automatically come. Once you have access server, adapter options is there automatically.
So we all can practice, right?
Yeah,
The
yeah, correct,
same.
correct. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So demo using demo version we can practice, right?
So demo can practice, but demo level some adapters you don't have access.
Okay.
So like normally some scenarios we have access. Whatever
Mm.
scenarios we have
For
access,
learning.
we,
Okay.
like out of 70% we have access. So like it's, some security very high some adapters. We don't have access to
Mm.
adapters. Remaining thing we have access.
But the approach
So
is the
like
same.
BTP,
The
Yeah,
adapters will
yeah,
change.
yeah. Approach is same only.
so like BTP trial account, do we have anything for CPI as well to train ourselves in the SAP portal?
Yeah, trial account is there, but the duration is 29 to 30 days. So
It
if you
is not
daily
90 days as of it is not 90 days as of BTP trial account.
no, for example, we have 90 days option also, but you need to open daily. So daily open and you need to practice sometime daily logout, then it will extend it to 90 days.
Okay, okay.
So for
So you
example,
will
you want,
help us. You will
yeah,
help us with the steps, how to log in everything. You will help,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I will. I have a document. I will share how to create the trail account. Everything I will share the document.
Okay, got it.
So everyone clear, right? You have any doubt? Yeah, this one demo, right?
Yeah, my final question. Okay. See, SAP Joel is there, right? A generated tool. So all the modules are supporting SAP Joel, right? So CPI also can integrate with no SAP Joel, and we can generate any integration suite or anything. No, it is helping us. Any idea or
No, it will help, but we don't have adapter that to connect to that particular Joel thing. So like,
uh,
so we need to cross check once for that. We have option or
okay,
not for connecting thing.
okay, okay.
But CPA it will connect it to all application.
Hmm. Yeah.
So cloud right, it will connect everything.
Hmm. Okay. Well, just I'm thinking whether no connecting it's a Joel and it's a Genie tool, right? So we can generate any API related stuff or
Yeah,
any
it
other
will work.
related.
Majority it will
Okay.
work. We'll see.
Okay.
So
Okay.
the
Thanks.
it is based
Yeah.
on the adapter availability, you mean, right?
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. That's all from end. It was a nice session. I'm clear with this. Okay. So once we done with this course, right? We
Yeah.
are able to work in a real time, right? So without any hurdles, that is what we can able to integrate any application.
Like based on that your practice.
Knowledge. Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So
It's
whatever
it's with
explained, you are not taking, you're not trying any practice.
yes,
Nothing is what I can do.
yes, exactly. See, it's from the both side. The
Yeah,
same
yeah,
day,
correct,
whatever
correct.
you are there, you
My
will be
end
covered.
30-40%, your end 60
Hmm.
70%.
Yeah, agree. That's what I'm, reassuring. Like we're able to cover everything, and we are also practice. No, then we can able to integrate any
Yeah.
applications. That
So
is what.
like if
Yeah.
you stuck anywhere, I need to interact with you. What are the steps you are missing? We need to cross check.
Mm-hmm.
Then we can go. So next topic we can do first one two topics. We can go very slow. So once you are
Mm.
in the flow, then we can go some fast.
Okay.
Like that we'll do. So starting time
Okay.
it will take some time everyone. You to learn
Correct.
any
Correct.
course or anything.
Yeah. Agree.
I have one more question. You were telling about the Ruby script, right? So will you be covering that also from the scratch?
Yeah, how to configure, how to upload, what are the required parameters we need to do, I will explain.
Got it.
Hi, I have a doubt.
Yeah,
Uh, Actually, I was working in low-code development, it's happy and technology. So I want to change my career to CPI, so
okay,
because it is also kind of integration. I
okay,
have a 3.5 years of experience. So
okay.
if I learn this, will I able to cope up with the thing of 3.5 years experience?
Yeah, that is fine. Minimum 2 plus also CPI have calls openings, multiple openings.
Yeah, so like I'm asking, if I study this course, will I able to manage
Yeah,
for
yeah,
3.5?
it will. Yeah, yeah. Already you have
Okay,
experience, so it no problem. You will manage.
okay, okay. Huh.
So everyone clear?
Yeah. All good. My side.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you all.
Yeah, I think we are good for now.
Yeah, thank you once again.
Thank you. Thanks,
Thank you,
Amit.
sir.
Thank you. That's a nice session. Thank you.
Will the backend API will still work or break